Hello everyone, Will the Outlaw here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Leader Class Optimus Primal. The leader of the Maximals gets one of the best Studio Series figures with this release based on his appearance in the feature film Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Optimus Primal has had a pretty big resurgence lately with several releases, including a Voyager Kingdom release, a Beast Wars re-release, and a Voyager mainline release loosely based on his feature film debut. Looking at the figure itself, and I really like this Gorilla mode. I find it odd that it's packaged in his Beast mode since all the other figures in this line are packaged in Robot mode. Maybe to save space? But I don't know how much more space is needed for a mostly Voyager sized figure in a large leader box. Getting back to Gorilla mode, the details are sharp and plentiful. There are textured fur details along with painted and layered robot bits all over. Now, the instructions tell you to put his arms like this, but I like it better like this. My personal preference. The leader budget is definitely on display here, with the parts count being very high. The head sculpt is beautiful, with awesome sculpted and painted detail giving him a stoic demeanor, which is perfectly on character for Primal. The articulation in this mode is one of the best for a gorilla transformer. Ball jointed head, opening mouth, forward butterfly joint, shoulder that can go up, down, in and out, bicep swivel, 90 elbows, wrist swivel, opening fingers, hips that go up, down, in and out, and some foot articulation. This is one of the most posable Gorilla Primes I have ever seen, and this guy looks great no matter what pose you put him in. The rest of his leader budget goes to his accessories, which there is a lot of. He comes with his two swords, a couple of articulated chain pieces, an axe, and two pieces of the Transwarp Key as it's seen in the film. The accessories are nice, but two of them are for other figures. The axe belongs to Optimus Prime, and the chain can be used by Battletrap. Primal can use these as well, but they were clearly made for the other figures. The swords can be stored on his back, and the key fits in his hands, but just barely. Transformation is a nice twist on his usual fare, with everything basically flipping around, including a neat trick with his torso. It's really fun, and I find myself transforming this figure back and forth all the time. The robot mode is a beast, pun intended. Even more details are revealed in this mode with separate ab, midsection, and inner leg detail now visible. Even though the head sculpt is not screen accurate, it's more accurate to the original Primal design, and I absolutely love it. Articulation is pretty much the same in this mode, except he gains waist and leg articulation. He is now fully capable of using all his accessories in this mode, and he looks all kinds of dynamic and imposing. The engineering is almost genius level. An example of this is allowing the swords to be placed in the same spot on his back in both modes. It's really impressive. This is one of my favorite robot modes, and I find myself messing with this guy a lot. I can't help myself, he's just so much fun to play with. And isn't that what toys are ultimately made for? All in all, this is probably my favorite Primal figure. Yes, even including the original and Kingdom versions. I know that there are many other versions out there, but I find myself wholly satisfied with this one. Bottom line, I can't recommend this figure enough. He feels great, his transformation is fun and easy, and he comes bearing gifts for your other figures. And that's just Prime. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Well, that was my look at Transformers Studio Series Optimus Primal. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Laters.